The Fanatical Massholes Show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield, Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook, Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
They slept on me. Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'm a star.
What's going on? Good Saturday afternoon to you all. Pardon the voice. It's the Fanatical Massholes Show. Show for the fanatics by fellow sports fanatics. We give you our unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinions. I got my guys here with me as usual. Marky, Wakil, Insane Lex, your boy Mizzo. What's going on, fellas?
What it do?
What up, bro?
Can't call it, man. Just trying to kick this cold and get rid of me. I'm like, just get my voice back a little bit. But other than that, man, I'm cooler. Went to Six Flags last night out here in New England. Fright Fest. Took my daughter and her friend.
How was that?
It was cool. I mean, they didn't have a lot of scary characters. You know what I mean? They kind of was jumping out at you. You know, they had them guys, but they had a couple haunted houses. They had the haunted trail, but girls, they really just wanted to jump on the ride. So they went on the Superman, went on the Joker. I mean, but the lines are still long. You know what I mean? So it's still long lines to get to these places. But
yeah, I wish I could take my kids, but I got banned from there as a teenager.
Good Lord.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. That's a story for another day.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we got a good show for y'all today. We really just going to talk about some football. I'm gonna go on I don't know. I might go on a rant about the Yankees last night. I'm still mad. But things like that, what sports fans do, man. We just gonna talk, chat it up, give you our top 5 right now through week 8. Ahead of week 8. Top 5 quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. So stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? And as always, thank you for supporting us. Keep supporting us. We're gonna keep moving, keep this thing going. All right, fellas. Let's talk about some NBA though. Opening week. What are our takeaways?
Celtics look unstoppable.
As we all thought.
Unstoppable. Like
Boston is gonna run the East. Everybody else, even including the Bucks, with Giannis, is kind of like middle of the pack in the East, as we saw with the Bulls beating them last night.
Yeah, Giannis put Vucevic on a poster last night, though. That was ugly.
That's cool. That's
Giannis
cool.
Put Vucevic
Man,
on
they
a poster.
He's supposed to, but we still bust that ass, though.
Y'all won by 11, bro.
It wasn't. That's a 133, 122 though. Bucks defense shouldn't allow 133 to a Bulls team without DeMar DeRozan.
But I'm saying though, but they had.
But Kobe, it was Kobe White. It was Kobe White. He scored like 34 points.
Yeah, Kobe White went off. He's coming into his own. You know what I mean? That's why
that's what he should have been doing.
That's why they're willing to let.
It's still the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? They had too many turnovers as well. So we'll definitely see what it get to.
So that's your takeaways. It's early. It's all good.
It's just the opening game. I knew Wakil was gonna get on here and talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I saw that score, I was like, man.
Yeah, but when scores like that mean they field goal percentage was doing pretty good as well. But the turnover part was just
Kobe White hit like 7 threes. You know what I'm saying? He went off.
I can't even. I'm not even gonna say nothing about the Nets. They're 0-2, as I expected. They're going for Cooper Flag. They're not trying to, but they don't got the team to compete with anybody really like that. They lost to the Hawks when they probably shouldn't have. A couple questionable calls, but whatever, man. You know what I mean. So they lost to the Hawks. They lost to the who they lose to last night? They lost to the Magic last night, which again I expected that. I didn't think that they was gonna do anything. They kept it close, but then they got
Knicks looked good last night too.
Knicks looked good last night. That was a good win. That was a really good win. Against the
Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton, man. I don't know what the hell his problem is these first 2 games. He's like 6 of 29 in
he's trash.
Games. Like
he didn't even score yesterday. Did
he went 0 for like what 8 or 9 last night.
Yeah,
you know the crazy thing. The crazy thing is, fellas, I was gonna text y'all on Tuesday when the Pistons were smashing the Pacers. But the Pacers came back and won. I was like, And now the Pistons are 0-2. So my whole pick my pick's already out the window. They're making the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I wasn't really too impressed with that game. Plus Giannis, he had 38 points, but the free throws, he was kind of bricking them. He was 8 for 16.
But I mean, Giannis don't really. He ain't.
He's not making those. Yeah, it was the year that they won the championship when everybody's counting, doing the countdown clock. Right. He started making them in the playoffs. Right. Ever since then, he's kind of like, all right, he ain't making them like that. That's just not him. I mean, Lakers are 2-0 though. Lakers are 2-0. They're doing their thing. What's up, guys, bro?
What I was gonna say is, even not to just focus on the Bulls and Bucks game. The one thing I noticed is Zach LaVine. He scored like 20, 25 points, 26 points in that game.
He's lighting it up.
He lighting it up. Now, I always said that we needed a big 3, right? So I don't know how much Kobe gonna hold up throughout the season because Kobe been inconsistent as far as like how he played, but he has his flashes. So if he does this on a consistent night with Zach and Vucevic being like this too, I can care less if Giannis dunk on him, fine. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if we can have that big 3 with them 3, and plus we still got Lonzo Ball who came back or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
They maybe can sneak in.
We might sneak in and do something.
Get a play in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you guys could too, because honestly, I think like everyone's saying the Heat, but I really don't see them.
Yeah, I don't. Not this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I had to say now, I would say the Bulls probably have a better chance than the Heat at the moment.
I think the Heat. That whole Heat coach. I mean, I love the Heat culture, but I don't see them. I just don't think they got the roster, man. I think, they needed to make a couple moves, and they really did it.
Their window's closed. Like that window's shut on them.
I think Jimmy Butler's all but certainly going to leave. Like it's 1 minute he's not, and then he is. Like I think he's leaving. Either way, I don't. think
and that's been Jimmy since. Since the Sixers.
Yeah. Right. He always kind of been like an asshole though.
Since the Bulls.
The Bulls. Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying like he really started making noise, like a lot of noise with the Sixers and the Timberwolves.
Yeah, remember when he took?
But he was trying to spark it in Chicago when Derrick Rose was going through them injuries, and he thought that he was the man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah, but Lakers 2-0 though, man. What do you think about that? What do you think about that moment with LeBron and his son, which we all knew was going to happen?
I loved it, man. Honestly, like I loved it, needed it. I think it's good to see. But now he's going down to the G League where he belongs.
Right, exactly. So everybody hating on it. Like I don't get the hate. Like
it's not hating. To be honest with you, I got tired of hearing about it. I mean, it's okay. A father-son duo, but at the same time, I still think he should have went to a different team to build his own.
But that was never.
I don't think it's the father son. I think of who the father and son are.
Right.
Let's think about it. The Warriors came out and said, "Well, we wanted him, but we let the Lakers have him for LeBron."
Out of respect for LeBron, right?
Yeah,
right.
And then the Lakers drafted him, and then everyone knows he's not NBA.
He's not that. Yeah, he's not that.
And then you put him on the raw. It's more of like a spoiled little brat kind of moment.
Yeah. But that's the problem.
But it's not coming from Bronny. It's coming from everyone outside.
Right.
The league wanted him, but we let the Lakers have him. The Lakers drafted him, put him on the roster to have that moment. It's like it's all for show, and I think that's what really pisses people off.
Right. And listen, I'm going to agree with everybody. The people that are saying it was manufactured, but we knew it was manufactured. We knew it was coming. They said it. Look, we drafted him for LeBron. This was going to keep LeBron happy. Draft my son. They drafted his son. I want to play with my son. I want to play with my son. He played with his son for a couple minutes. We know he's not an NBA player. He's going to the G League. We knew it was coming. They told us it was coming. They told us the plan. All right. You can't be that mad because you knew it was going to happen.
Well, I think the G League thing now will kind of calm it down because that really wasn't talked about. It was talked about LeBron and Bronny together all season. Which, if that was the case, then absolutely this deserves all the hate in the world because Bronny does not deserve to be on an NBA roster at this.
But I think
that he needs to develop.
And going back to your point, Marky, I think that's why all the other stuff started coming out was because of the fact that they thought that it was going to be an all-season thing, knowing that this kid don't have. Not saying he's not talented, but he's not there.
He's talented. He's just not ready yet.
They put him on. They drafted him just out the kindness of their hearts for LeBron. This is the most.
That was the
which
plan.
is kind of messed up. But you know what?
I've seen in professional sports.
That was the goal.
And to kind of have Bronny's back in this situation, everyone's forgetting this kid suffered cardiac arrest a year ago.
Absolutely.
I remember
that. You know what I'm saying? Like
he
died. He died in a sense, and he's 19. This is way different than DeMar Hamlin, where you take a shot and your heart stops and you bring it back. He actually fell into cardiac arrest as running around. And it's more than a year-long process. I don't care who you are, but the best option would have been Bronny staying another year at USC, developing his game, then coming. But with not knowing what LeBron's going to do, I also understand him coming out to want to play with his dad. And I also think his little brother kind of overshadows him because his little brother's 10 times better than him already.
Absolutely.
Like his little brother's a monster.
He's tall. He's got LeBron's height. Bryce is like 6'6". 6'6", 6'7" already. You know what I mean? Bronny's like 6 feet.
And I think that also plays a role in it because the one that everyone was expecting was LeBron James Jr. to be. But we know it's Bryce. It's him. He's going to be the one that comes out of this situation on his dad's level, not Bronny.
Right. Yeah, it was again. And again, it's been like that because if you go back to his McDonald's All-American, he averaged the lowest amount of points for a McDonald's All-American. He only averaged like 14 points. They said there hasn't been a McDonald's All-American that's averaged that and made it to McDonald's All-American. So that was it too. Like it's just, and then he didn't get a two-way deal. You know, if you sign a two-way contract, that's what most 55th picks sign. You know, he got a straight NBA deal, which is everybody's like, what? Like, so yeah, there's a lot of things that got everybody like, come on, man, we know what this is about, but
it's not about basketball, it's about LeBron James.
It's nepotism all
and
the way
that's what's pissing people off because I agree, man. I'm tired of this LeBron James shit, my way or the highway. Like, dog, shut the fuck up. You're focusing in finals. Who do you think you are? You're literally you have a losing record in finals appearances. Like you go to every team you've gone to, you got your guys. Then in 3 years, the team's a fucking mess. And you bail. Like, we're sick of you. Like, we're literally sick of you at this point.
just like in the NFL with Aaron Rodgers, he get all these guys and can't do shit.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. LeBron and Aaron Rodgers, LeBron in the NFL. Like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, you went to LA because you wanted to pursue acting. You put out Space Jam. That was garbage. You know, you go to Miami, not 1, not 2, not 3, and you walked out with what, 2?
2.
Like, I mean, you return to Cleveland and get a title. But then you make them sign Tristan Thompson to that outrageous contract. You bring in all your guys and you say, either you do this or I leave. And you still fucking left.
Yeah.
Then he went to LA. You went to LA, you traded away Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram for Anthony Davis. Yes, you got the one championship, but that's it. And
not even that championship got an asterisk, bro. If that 2020 season was never stopped by COVID, they don't get that title.
Yeah, some people say
that. I really don't think they do. Like, so if you want to put it, LeBron's 3-5 in finals, if you want, or 3-9, or however you want to. Like, come on, man. Like, LeBron, you're not like we're done here. We're done with this. Congratulations, you're the all-time leading scorer. You played what 20-something seasons. Like,
22.
Your hubris is out of control. Like, I get you've had no scandals, no allegations, no nothing, but who you turned into is why people hate you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that, what was it, against the Spurs, I think, in the finals, where he was like, yeah, I'm the fucking greatest of all time. It's like, dude, you're down 0-2. Shut the fuck up. You're down 0-2. Like, stop.
Or against the Mavs when he was like, I live a lifestyle or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, he
That
basically
nobody else. Yeah, he be
everybody's
saying
gonna go
some
back to
wild.
their lives
His
and all that.
his PR, his
And then
PR.
he said, "Oh, when we came back from 3-1 down 3-1 against the Warriors, that's when I knew I was the man." I'm like, all right, all
Yeah,
right, man,
bro.
Yeah,
this,
okay, like I get it, dude. Like honestly, if LeBron had KD's resume, he's probably the most overrated basketball
right,
player in the NBA.
Right.
But due to the fact that LeBron got 2 titles from 2 teams he had to leave and manufacture and team
yeah,
up.
yep,
I mean, he took the
But
KD took the LeBron route, and I think he did it a lot differently than LeBron. Like he went literally to a superpower.
right,
LeBron created a superpower.
yeah, right.
And then
yeah,
you
but Golden State asked him, asked
Yeah, but
KD to
I
come
think
in.
you know what I'm gonna tell you why Katie gets killed before we switch topics. I'm gonna tell you Katie gets killed because remember when LeBron went to Miami, Katie tweeted out, "I thought we were supposed to go against these dudes."
Yeah.
You not only went to the team with the best record that was 73-9 the year before. They beat you. They came back from 3-1 against you
in the Western Conference Finals. Like
and you went to
that's
that
the problem.
team.
No, I
That's
get that.
like
I remember
that's
that. Yeah. But I'm just
so
saying, before he even made that move, because Golden State lost that finals against Cleveland, right?
yeah.
And from reports that I had heard was that
Yeah, they
Golden
wanted him.
State
They wanted him.
was
Yeah.
like, KD, won't you come to pardon me, won't you come to won't you come here to Golden State, help us
Yeah.
win this title, because we're gonna have to face Cleveland again.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
But
No.
going back to like your pride, like your pride should have been like, nah, I'm beating you and I'm beating Cleveland. Like
Absolutely.
not not be a sucker about it and be like,
No,
well,
I
if
get
you're
it.
beating, might as well join him. And then all the burner accounts where he's out here defending himself, like
So
and then like LeBron gets all this like this coverage in the NFL. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like
You do get a lot
shut
of
up,
coverage.
dude. I'm
Yeah.
sick of LeBron being everywhere about everything, on everything, and
That's
everything.
Was
true.
even room?
I agree.
Was even room for the Cleveland Guardians when they took on the Yankees? Was he in sight of that?
I don't think he was there. He wasn't there.
He's a
He was at the
Yankees
World
fan.
Series.
Ain't no way he's gonna do that to Cleveland.
No,
I mean,
he was at the World Series for
The Cubs, yeah, when they played the Cubs, he was there.
He was there.
No, he's an Indians fan now. He's an Indians fan
he's
now.
an Indians fan now because I remember him in Cleveland Brown fan walking around in Yankees gear.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He was
bro, I'm sick of you.
Remember
like,
when he first came in, he was a Cowboys fan. Now he's a Browns fan again. Like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm tired of LeBron and his fair weatherness and his always wanting the spotlight on it. Like that's the whole Bronny situation. That's what everyone's fucking mad about.
That's
LeBron,
why everybody's
you
upset.
manufactured this. The league didn't do it. The coaches didn't do it.
Right.
If you just kept your mouth shut and was like, listen, he ain't good enough, no one was drafting Bronny.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You
That's
manufactured because you kept saying all year, I want to play with my son. I want to play with my son. We got to draft my son. I want my son. I want my son. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, we get it, but the hype's over. Like, let it go. Like, I'm tired of him always controlling narratives. Like, dude, you are an NBA basketball player. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, you can have your opinions, you can talk your shit, you can do whatever you want, but to have people like literally conform to what you want is outrageous, man. I'm tired of it with
It
you.
is outrageous. I agree.
Yeah, man. It's the new league, though. That's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do in all leagues. They see what the NBA players did, where they basically control everything. Like, I want out. If you don't do this, that, and the third, and these teams are basically capitulating and just, all right, yeah, let's
Honestly,
do it.
I don't think the
I mean?
NFL will ever get on board with that.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying, though. You see
they're
how
trying. The players are trying, but the owners are like, nah, bro, fuck you then. That's how you feel. See you later. Like, look at Lev Bell when he tried pulling that shit. They were like, okay, have fun.
But we just talked about it. Aaron Rodgers is doing the same thing, and look what's going on with the Jets.
Right.
They're gonna try it. Somebody's gonna try it.
And they tried it, it failed horribly because it's not
Right.
NFL is way different than the NBA. The strategy, the scheming, everything that goes behind the game plan.
I think all of us know that a name doesn't hold more weight than what they can do physically.
Listen, Brady did it to an extent with Tampa Bay. He wanted Gronk when he got Gronk. You know what I'm saying? What happened with
but this is the difference with Brady and Rodgers. Yeah. He went and got a Hall of Famer that he played with.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I'm just
saying. You're bringing in Nathaniel Hackett, a hack.
Right.
Literally a hack.
Right.
Randall Cobb, who can't even run anymore.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Right. Like Brady finally met Bruce Arians in the middle, because Brady didn't want to do some certain offensive styles and things. They finally met in the middle, and that's when they took off and they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
right.
It would have been different if Aaron Rodgers came in and brought Mike LaFleur and Devontae, and brought guys that actually had some stature.
Or just met the Jets in the middle and just kind of said, okay, let's work together. But yeah, I got you.
He just wanted that check, man.
Yeah,
Rodgers wanted the check. Brady wanted the ring. That's the difference. And I think that's LeBron's problem too. Now he wants the check. He don't want to win.
He want a bag.
Yeah, and not only that, LeBron, bro, you got a bag. What are you you are the first $1 billion American athlete. What are we talking about here?
But I mean, I can't hate on that as far as the bag, because what the NBA is right now, too, is everybody, the superstars are marketing themselves, right? All of them got these different brands or whatever the case may be. So they only go to certain markets where they can brand their stuff, sell their market in these certain markets or whatever. So I can't knock it, you know what I'm saying? Because the longevity as far as the health and all that stuff like that, that's what they're looking at. So I get it on that plateau, but all the extra nonsense is kind of,
Yeah, and that's what it's the extra nonsense that I don't care for. LeBron was yeah, I'm 40, I want rest, I want this. That's completely different. I understand that. But to come in and be no, this team's gonna run my way, which I don't think JJ Redick's gonna put up with, if I'm being totally honest. I think JJ Redick's gonna be the one guy who will tell LeBron to his face, because if you even listen to JJ Redick on ESPN, any podcast, he has no problem going toe-to-toe with anybody. No Bro, he went toe-to-toe with ESPN by himself, the heads of ESPN. He was nah, fuck you guys. He's on First Take, literally calling people dude, you're a clown.
Yeah.
Shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. Right. So, I feel JJ Redick would be good to, kind of reel in LeBron and be dog, shut the fuck up. I'm the coach.
Indeed.
We'll see. We'll see. We got a long season.
Yes, sir. Before we go to break, though, let's go break down a little bit of college that's going on right now, college football. Notre Dame up 21-7 on Navy. That's supposed to be a big matchup. They playing out in MetLife Stadium. They smashing them. Indiana, upstart Indiana, 7-0 playing Washington. They're up 14-7. Ohio State, come on, man, Ohio State. They up 7-3 on Nebraska. And, Ole Miss is up 7-7. So a couple games to look forward to. Colorado, they got a chance to go, 6-2? They beat Cincinnati tonight. So,
man,
Colorado's going to jump back in the top 25 if they win tonight.
And they're going to get into a bowl. I said that.
Right. If they win tonight, they're going to jump back into the top 25.
And Ashton Genty again.
Ashton Genty again is a problem.
I'm bro.
He's a problem.
Just hand this kid the Heisman already.
Yeah.
No one else is coming close to this kid.
They're gonna be sneaky. If they get into the tournament for the 12 game playoff. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to play that team,
dude. And
I agree.
You want to play that team, man.
This is he's gonna kill Barry Sanders' record.
Yeah.
He's going to absolutely annihilate it at this point.
I agree.
He's averaging still 9 yards a carry, 10 yards a carry, 6 games in, 7 games in, and they're benching him in some games at halftime. And you're still doing this, dude.
9 yards a carry. You got 1,300 yards. Almost 1,400. Yeah, it's listen, they're sneaky, man. Don't sleep on Boise State. Boise State can get in there. And obviously if they win their conference, they're in there. That's cool. Listen, I don't want to play that team.
Defense will win you
I do not want to play that team, man. It come playoff time. That's not a team you want to play. That kid's legit.
Definitely I don't think they'll go far in the playoffs because they'll run into Georgia. They'll run into Alabama.
Right. I'm just saying.
Just first game, straight off, pure
first game
roster. Yeah. I mean, all they have is Ashton Genty.
First game, you don't want to see him. You know what I mean? Because they're going to get a little. They're not going to get the month rest anymore, but they're going to get a week or two. That's all you need. A 2 week rest. That's all that kid's going to need to go off. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the first game to play. You don't want to be the first.
I only think the top 4 teams get a week off because I think the playoffs.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. So even that coming off a bye, say they get to the bye, it's going to be a tough. I don't think they beat anybody, but it's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be a tough.
They could upset a game or two.
Okay, we'll see. All right, when we come back from the break, we're going to discuss should we review two penalties that gets called and could go either way based off what happened on Thursday night. If you didn't watch, we'll talk about it when we get back from the break. And obviously, you know what it is. Lex is running away from us right now. We got to catch him. We'll be back after this. Lex, Wakil, Marky, Mizzo, Fanatical Massholes. Stay locked.
Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now.
Welcome back to National Boy Mizzo with Lex, Marky, Wakil. Still holding it down with y'all. All right. So Thursday night football. I took the Rams. They let me down. I mean, no, I took the Vikings. They let me down. They should have anyway. That's a whole nother story. But so if you watch that game towards the end of the game, there was a face mask that wasn't called, and it was a clear and obvious face mask because I mean, if you've seen how he turned, what's my man's name?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's neck around like it was Exorcist. That should have been called,
with
and
the
it wasn't
ref
called.
literally
With the ref
directly
looking right at him.
staring, like.
And then obviously we think back. Let's go back 5-6 years ago, NFC Championship game, Rams Saints, where my man Roby absolutely rocked him, and it wasn't called. So we asked the question. We asked the question because we did talk about, because we know that pass interference was challengeable, but it isn't reviewable. So my question to y'all is, should face mask, PI, and other penalties of the such be reviewable, and which one should? Which one should be reviewable? 3,
PI, roughing the passer, and face mask, all need to be reviewable. And on face mask, they need to bring back the 5-yard incidental face mask, where it's like a finger, a quick grab, where it comes off. That needs to come back. And if it's a blatant full hand, like last night, like Thursday night, that's 15 yards.
Yeah.
You know, when a running back's in the hole and lowers his head and the hand gets caught, that's 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they got to go back to doing that. And roughing the passer, definitely, because even Aaron Rodgers came out on the press conference after the game that he played last week and said that wasn't even roughing passer on myself. Like, he even was like, no, it wasn't. Like, and then last year with Brady's last year with the Bucks, Grady Jarrett literally just tackled him with the ball in his hand
and rolled off him.
Rolled off, and then it was roughing the passer. Like, And I honestly, if players are being held to this gambling standard, these fucking refs need to be investigated. I'm sorry.
I agree.
The conspiracy.
So many calls, and they're favoring so many people. It's getting.
I take it back. I take it
ridiculous.
I take it back to that Baltimore and Commanders game. Like, ain't no way they should have lost by double digits. I mean, they should have lost. Commanders should have lost by. They should have lost by double digits.
What are you talking about? How about the play when Sanistril on Zay Flowers when he slipped? No, or Zod Bateman when he slipped on his own and they called a pass interference. That should have been called on Washington, and that was on 3rd down. So what are you talking about? Go ahead, man. Sit down.
Dude, and not only that, like Super Bowl last year, Jawan Taylor held Nick Bosa every fucking snap, and not one holding call was called. Yeah. And then you have the Kyle Pitts pass interference where he got fucking speared in the gut in the end zone.
Against Kansas City.
That wasn't thrown. But what was it? Grant Taylor against the Chiefs was making a play on the ball because this is the pass interference rule. The DB has the same exact right to the ball as the receiver. If you're facing the ball and you're going to make a play and it's bang, bang, it's a no call. And you throw that on 4th and 16 with under a minute left?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
You know what's interesting?
We all said, though, there's been like a conspiracy theory with these referees, even from the beginning of the season. So
with the Chiefs, I believe with the Chiefs 100%, because then you go in and play the Chargers and Derwin James out of nowhere gets fined and suspended for a routine fucking tackle.
Right.
Like, come on, man. And then, like, every time Brady did it as well. Every time Patrick Mahomes turns around and goes like this, the flag comes out. I'm sick of this, dude. know how many false starts I saw on Kansas City this season that have not been called?
Big call. Yeah.
Going back to Baltimore, right? Baltimore and KC.
Yeah, I mean, the calls was just ridiculous. But I do agree all three of them rules should be reviewable.
And those should be the only ones, in my opinion. Yeah. If they start trying, I think the reason why they're afraid to do it is because now they're going to start adding holding, false start, illegal motion.
Yeah, they're going to.
Offsides. Like, then that'll
make the game longer.
Yeah, and that's why I think they're afraid to do it. Yeah. But you should only have those three, and that's that.
That's that. That was why it was interesting. I shared a clip of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Had a game where somebody like celebrated lifting up their shirt like they had a gun. I was
penalty on him,
and they called a penalty on him, like, you know. Defense was...
I mean, but listen, you lifted your shirt up like you got a gun. No, that's kind of wild though.
Drake London fine for his fucking gun.
That's where I work though. That's the.
And then Raheem Morris comes out and goes, he was pretending to shoot T-shirts in the stands. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's crazy. All right,
honestly, dude, let the celebrations happen. This taunting rule is a joke.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's just
like, honestly, bro, if I moss the shit out of you, I deserve to be able to throw that ball at your chest and call you a little bitch.
Right.
Like, I deserve it. And if you clamp me, you deserve to get in my face and be like, clamp. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, part of the game is what makes football.
Right. No doubt. No question.
Like, I remember OBJ and Josh Norman.
Yeah,
Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan.
They was banging.
AJ Green, Jalen. Like, I want that shit back. Like, let these guys taunt each other. I want that shit back in the game.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the game. Some of the games we're looking forward to this week. I mean, myself, obviously the game I'm looking forward to is 425.
Bears 325 Central Time.
Bears Commanders, baby.
Yes,
Jaden Daniels did in fact practice yesterday. Looks like he's probably gonna play. If not,
please let him start.
I'm comfortable with my man though. I'm comfortable with Marcus Mariota. So that's one of the games I'm looking forward to. Obviously, the other game I'm looking forward to is Eagles-Bengals, man. Bengals, I mean, everybody's had them basically buried. They win this game, they 4-4. They right back in it, and Joe Burrow has been lighting it up. Yeah, Eagles, I don't know if I trust the Eagles yet. You know what I mean? So it's not, I don't think this is a slam dunk that the Eagles are going to go in there and win. Next game I'm looking forward to, Falcons-Bucks, man. Falcons got to take advantage of the Bucks just having nobody on offense. You know what I mean?
That was last week that I told you was probably going to happen.
Yeah. Something told me you don't even bet on them, and I did too. Something told me you don't put it in. But Falcon, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking forward to. That was sad what happened with Chris Godwin, though, man. Like, damn, he's in a contract year, dislocates his ankle. Like,
but it's a dislocation, so it's not like anything really crazy.
Right.
Not a shattered ankle, smashed ankle where he's going to need screws and stuff like that. Just going to take some time to heal. Yeah. If they make the playoffs, he could be back in the late season.
Yeah. And then obviously Cowboys 49ers. It's like 49ers are banged up, but the Cowboys just banged up because they're just not that good of a team. So they both kind of walking in like, even though the Cowboys coming off a bye, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, basically. Cowboys limping in mentally, 49ers limping in physically. You know what I mean? So that's the game I'm looking forward to. You know what I mean? Chuck got.
I'm only looking forward to two games, and that's Bears Commanders if Jaden Daniels plays. If he doesn't play, I don't really care because I don't think they win because it's Marcus Mariota. And then the other one I'm looking forward to is Eagles-Bengals. I think that's going to be a shootout.
Right.
I think that's going to be a massive shootout. The Bengals defense.
I agree with that. They horrible. They horrible.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, and then you got Jamar Chase, Mike Gesicki.
They finna eat.
Yeah, this is gonna be like honestly, this could be like the Rams Chiefs 4 or 5 years ago, 51-50 or something like that, or 51-45. This could be a shootout.
That might, it might be that.
There's no defense. Both of their defenses, teams.
Yeah, both of their defense is trash. So,
but those are the two games I'm looking forward to. That's it.
Yeah,
sir.
man,
Yes,
you
sir.
pretty much said the same games that I'm looking forward to, but I just want to add one game to that. I want to add the Cardinals and the Dolphins because Tua is making his return debut.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I should have thought about that one too. I should have thought about that one, definitely.
It's gonna be interesting.
I should have thought about that one. All right. So you know what time it is, people? It's time to get to the locks. Man, Lex is on like a 15-game winning streak. He's 14 and 11. I'm 21 and 14. Wakil's a half game back of me, 21 and 13 and 1. That Commanders game. And Marky's on the comeback, 14 and 8. You know what I mean? So we all basically had good weeks. Everybody's above 500 basically the past couple of weeks. That's how we doing it. All right, Lex, what's up? It's on you, brother. What you got?
All right, my locks for this week, all money line. I'm gonna go with the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Their money line is minus 200. I'm gonna go with the Lions, money line minus 700. Of course, I'm gonna go with the Ravens, money line minus 450. Then I'm gonna go with the Broncos, money line minus 650, and then I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, money line minus 500.
Man, you took some easy ass games. I know that.
I just want to win.
Yeah, I got my 5 are all straight up. Falcons over the Bucks, Bills over the Seahawks, Ravens over the Browns, Chiefs over the Raiders, and Lions over the Titans.
Okay. All right. Okay, what's up?
All right. Money line. I got Bears over Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who start, whether it's Marcus Mariota.
All right, we got it. Bro.
Jay Daniel. I don't care who start. Bears winning that game.
Have my 25, bro. That's all.
No, have about 25.
I got you.
All right. I got Texans and Colts money line. You know what I'm saying? You know what? It's crazy because when I looked at that Texans and Packer game, CJ Stroud, I don't know what's going on. I know he missing Nico Collins, which is on my fantasy squad. But you got weapons. Like, utilize them all. Like, come on. Like, Joe Mixon was running his ass off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the Texans. They should win that game. I got Bills over Seahawks, money line. That's gonna be an interesting game because I think they kind of evenly match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think the difference is that DJ Metcalf's not playing in this game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He's questionable.
He's questionable.
It's looking like he's gonna be out.
But I got, man, Kittle Walker III, though. He a beast, though. You know what I'm saying? But the Bills with Josh Allen, and now they got my man Amari Cooper. Bro, like, even just for him coming into that game last week, which I missed on him in a parlay, I thought he was going to get under 237 in yards. He ended up getting 325. Like, what the? Yeah. I like the Bills in that one. I got Falcons over the Bucks. Falcons just a better team. I picked them to win the division.
No Chris Godwin,
but I don't care if Mike Evans or Chris Godwin was in this game. The Falcons.
It would have been a different story. It would have been a different
story.
Not that Falcons wouldn't win because they already beat them.
I think the Falcons just a better team in the NFC South.
But we also have no Justin Simmons or Troy Anderson this week, which we had against them the first time.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but they ain't got their weapons, so they'll be.
Yeah, they have no weapons or anything, so this should be the Falcons should blow them out.
And then I got the Lions. You know what I'm saying? The Lions gonna destroy Titans. Who don't destroy the Titans? You know what I'm saying?
They're the worst team in football.
Yeah.
So. All right. So I got the Lions minus 11, obviously at the Titans. I got the Dolphins minus 4 hosting the Cardinals. I got the Falcons minus 2.5. I got the Seahawks. You know what I mean? I forgot DK wasn't playing, but Kenneth Walker, man, Bills aren't good against the run. Kenneth Walker can run that ball. They're gonna run. I think they're gonna take the air out of the ball. And Seattle's defense is good. Mike McDonald. You know what I'm saying? So pretty good. I mean, they can get thrown on, but I think they'll get it done. Buffalo hasn't won in Seattle in a while, so I think Seattle gets that done or keeps it close. They don't lose by a lot. And then I got the Saints plus 7 at the Chargers just because Chargers don't score a lot, man. Like the Chargers can't score at all. It's just crazy.
Because they run the ball and play defense.
Right.
And no Derek Carr.
Right. So they can't. But I mean, I like Spencer Rattler a little bit. You know what I mean? I think now with a full game plan, it's gonna be back to the basics. Let's
Yeah, with Chris Olave back, like this is gonna help. But
right.
the problem is no Rashid
Alvin Kamara. Yeah, I know that, but I'm not. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Rashid Shaheed was great. You know what I'm saying, like, he was doing his thing.
He needs someone to take
now
the
he's out
top
for the
off.
season. Yeah, exactly. That's what. But I just think you gotta Alvin Kamara. You know what I mean? Figure out find the mismatches. Like who the hell's the offensive coordinator? Find the mismatches and at least keep it close.
Who is the mismatch for Kamara? There isn't one because I'm throwing Derwin James on his fucking ass.
That's true. Not in this game. Not in this game. Not in this game. Not in this game. You're right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, gadget him up, Taysom Hill. I just think I'm only saying that because the Chargers don't. The Saints are good enough to keep it within 7, is what I'm saying. If it was 3, I'm going Chargers all day. But the Chargers don't score enough for me. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm going with the Saints now. That's why I picked it. All right. Before we get out of here, damn Yankees, man. World Series last night. I couldn't believe what happened.
I thought it was amazing.
Aaron Boone. Of course you thought it was amazing because you're a hater and you want
I don't have no.
You know
I think the Yankees
but,
to win.
Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate that. But I just think what Aaron Boone did was a bozo move, man. Don't pitch him. You know, it's not even about. I'm gonna say it like this. Everybody's killing him for Nestor Cortez.
They should.
All well and good. Everybody's killing him for Garrett Cole. I totally disagree. Because it's just the way the pitching is now. They don't let these guys throw 95, 100 pitches anymore. They don't let them go till their arm falls off.
It's a World Series, though.
My biggest thing is that you put in a guy. Hold on a second. You put in a guy in Oswaldo Cabrera who hasn't played. No, that was Nestor Cortez. Oswaldo Cabrera hasn't played second base.
Oh, the second base
at all. He boots that ball. Gleyber Torres gets to that ball. I get it. He panicked. He thought Gleyber was going to make a mistake on the base paths, like Gleyber has made because he's made some bonehead, dumb plays.
But you got to go with your stars.
Exactly. Go. Who got you there?
You got to go with your stars, bro.
If Gleyber makes that play, that's the second out, and then the third out would have been when was it Shohei, whoever, Mookie, I think, popped up and Verdugo caught it in foul territory, stumbled into the stands. That's out number 3. We don't get to Freddie Freeman.
Verdugo,
his defense. That's why he's out there. Because if it was me, I'd have the kid Jason Dominguez out there. He's a better hitter than Verdugo right now, but he don't play defense like Verdugo. That's the problem.
But at the same time, I see why he go with Verdugo is because
I know. Defense.
You got your 3. You need your defense. But you got your 3 monsters that's supposed to be Aaron Judge. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Even Shohei is better than him right now.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm not. If this series plays out and the Dodgers win, even if the Yankees win and he doesn't do anything. Earlier this year, when Shohei had his 50-50 moment, and they said who's better, I still said Judge is better because he plays both sides of he plays in the outfield too. I'm not gonna say Aaron Judge is the best player in the league. He can't be. You can't be if you do.
He can't be.
You just can't be. So
I got jump off that too. Shohei right now.
I gotta jump off that too. All right, that was my rant. I got it off my chest. Thank you, sports fans, for listening to me. Now we'll be good for tonight though. Yankees will get it tonight. Before we go though, it's Halloween this week coming up. Some of us got kids. It didn't matter if you got kids. We're going to Halloween parties, whatever the case is, trick or treat. My daughter's getting a little older, so they'll be with their mom. My oldest daughter's 17, so she don't care about trick or treating anymore. So I'm not really gonna be doing much. You know, I might have some candy up here, but you know, they got the Fear Fest thing going on AMC with the Halloween movies and all that, scary movies. What's your favorite scary movie? What's the scariest movie you've ever seen of all time?
Well, I'm looking at now, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's the scariest movie for you? Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That's back in the day, yeah, that shit. Like when I would come visit the South, not particularly East Texas, but like when I would go to Alabama or whatever, you know, the woods and all that stuff like that. Being from the city, you like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And so like watching, like, what the fuck? Like I got to run through all this shit just to,
you know what, bro? I remember we was in Arkansas. I went to Arkansas. We was riding to go to the bar. And like it was real foggy at night. I was like, yo, this looks like Texas.
That shit used to fuck me up as a kid.
What's up, Lex?
I'm going to have to say scariest thing. I'm going to have to say Poltergeist.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one. That's a real good one. Poltergeist that's underrated. People forgot about that movie.
Yo, did you also know that like a lot of shit happened to the cast on set while doing that movie.
Yeah, I heard.
Like on an Indian burial ground or some shit like that. People were like dying on set while filming that movie.
Yeah.
That's a really good pull, just also because of that.
Yeah, Portugal. Yeah.
For me,
my other. Oh, go ahead.
It's it. I'm Pennywise fucking traumatized me, dog. I am still to this day absolutely terrified of fucking clowns. I will not go near them at all. I was at Hampton Beach a couple years ago for the fall. Yeah, and they were doing like some Halloween thing, and they had some motherfucker, a killer clown on stilts. My ass froze in the spot. I was like, dog, you come anywhere near me, I'm swinging. I walked across the street, kept my eye, dude. Fuck that. That movie fucked me up.
I guess you ain't watching the Terrifying movies then, huh? Art the Clown?
Dude, I mean, that's the reason why I watch clown horror movies. It's the only thing that scares me.
Right.
I'm only scared of clowns like Exorcist and Conjuring. Yo, I laugh during that shit because I'm like, bro, why are you even talking? Get the fuck out of the house. Like, what are we doing?
I think the funniest to me is was Jason, because
scary
like Jason,
we cares about funny, but scary.
But I mean, like one scary movie for me too was Scary. What was it? Scary Carrie or whatever the case may be.
Carrie?
That
The girl that bled and all that. Carrie. Yep.
Sinister's another one with Ethan Hawke. If you guys haven't seen that one yet, Sinister is
Sinister ain't no joke.
That
is not a joke of a movie, man. That movie was fucking crazy.
Sinister was crazy. Sinister was real crazy.
Yeah.
Sinister was nuts. Sinister, that was a cliffhanger right there, and I'm like, oh, that was wild. My scariest movie though, I hate to say it, like I was cool with Exorcist, the first one, but Exorcist 3, if you haven't seen that one, they don't show that one a lot. That one was by far the scariest movie to me. Like how dude with the priest that was there. When Damien first jumped out the window and everything was his boy, Damien's in the same like mental asylum. He creeps through somehow, chokes him to death. Like, and then like the one with the lady, and the dude comes with the big shear. Like, yo, that movie had me to the point where I was so scared I would not get up and use the bathroom.
Another one. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen this movie due to the fact that it's like banned in like 9 or 10 different countries. Cannibal Holocaust. Bro, that movie.
I never heard of it.
It's from the 80s, so it's kind of like it's filmed like the Blair Witch Project. Do you remember how that was filmed? Kind of like a documentary.
That was wild too.
So it's basically a group of kids who are college students who go and visit some tribe somewhere, and they eat people.
Right.
And when they were filming the movie, the director was brought up on homicide on 7 or 8 homicide charges in like 10 countries or 11 countries because they thought that he actually killed the cast.
Damn.
Wow. And he had to literally bring them into the courtroom because this is before the movie was even like released. Like he kind of wanted to keep everything under wraps, but he had to bring them into court and be like, no, they're literally right here.
Right.
But he did catch animal cruelty charges because there is a scene where they do kill a turtle in real life and they like rip it, its shell, like it's a grotesque movie. If you're into blood, guts, gore, that's one for you. That movie was really fucked up.
Got you. All right, fellas, been a good show. Let's, everybody, hope y'all watching the scary movies, enjoying the rest of the Halloween season. It's about to wind down, and then you know what happens. It's none but Christmas movies and Thanksgiving movies and all that. Yeah. So we're getting into that season. You know what I mean? Year's winding down. But the good thing about it for us, none but sports. We got nothing but talk about sports. Everything's in action right now. NBA, hockey, college football, college basketball is about to start soon. You know what I mean? So, baseball winding down, but it's all good.
I hope we have a scary movie for tomorrow. Bears slaughtering the fuck out of the Commanders. Like, that's my... Yeah.
All right, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you. This dude is crazy, man. It's all right. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? But just know next week, you talking that shit. I come in and you lost.
I'm talking hella shit. The L. If we lose, I'm going to take the L.
Bro, and Matt, forget that. If the Bears lose tomorrow,
And we healthy. We healthy.
You can't talk about the Bears, Caleb Williams. You can't even say K.
I mean, we're not even healthy on defense.
But don't matter. No.
Don't
do it. Hold on. This is the bet. This is also the bet. If the Bears lose, you can't say K. You can't say Lub. You can't say Will. You can't say for like 4 weeks. For real. Because you've been talking too much, dog.
We'll see tomorrow. You've
been talking too much. We'll talk too much. You've been talking way too much. All right, we out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the show. For Marky, Wakil, Lex, it's your boy Mizzo. Y'all have a great weekend, man. Fanatical Massholes. Like, subscribe, share, comment, support. We out.
We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm cross the finish line. Finish line. I'm cross the finish line. Finish line. I'm cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine.